A long time ago, Nintendo made a decision. A decision that to this day still holds serious repercussions. And that decision that Nintendo made was to stop trying to be on the cutting edge of processing power and graphics. Nintendo left that to their competitors, and they decided to take an approach of trying to create an adequate gaming experience that didn't rely on fancy new graphics. I think this decision has had a ripple effect, and I think it still has continued to affect Nintendo to this day. Was it a mistake? Maybe. But that's the route they went. And to this day, we can now see that this interesting road, which Nintendo has decided to walk down, is going to produce a new hybrid console. Something that I don't think we've really seen before. That's both portable and designed to be a home console as well. I like the Nintendo Switch. I like the idea. The question is, can Nintendo pull it off? We saw that they could pull off the Nintendo Wii. They came out with the Wii at the right time, and they had good marketing behind it. Are they going to be able to do the same with the Switch? I don't know. I mean, take a look at the Wii U. An abject failure. Alright? Now, when I first saw the Wii U, I thought that it was going to be like the Nintendo Switch, presumably, is. Now, I thought, that's brilliant. Nintendo's coming out with a tablet for casual people that they can game on, that has control sticks and buttons on it, and is just, more friendly to use than a tablet. I mean, you put a few Mario games on that, you make it portable. That's what I thought the Wii U was when I saw the controller. But I was disappointed to learn that it wasn't. And I don't know if Nintendo learned from that. I don't know if they realized a lot of people thought that's what it was, and then they thought, oh, well, we can make that, and then they decided to make the Nintendo Switch. I don't know. But I do think there's potential here. Let me talk about the casual market for a second, and then I'll talk about the more hardcore market. Basically, the casual market is driven by one of two things. Their games are either going to make money off of advertising or microtransactions. There are some games you can buy, but pretty much the breakdown of it is it's either free with advertisements or it's got microtransactions in it. I think, though, that there are a lot of people that don't like that, and I'm one of them. I hate microtransactions. I hate them. And I know a lot of people who hate them, too. Beyond that, I don't like advertising either. It's understandable. I forgive advertising, if I get a product for free. But I think there are enough people who dislike that enough that if Nintendo presents a product that has neither of those, that's like a tablet, portable like a tablet, and can play 3D games, apparently, quite well. Well, we'll see. And has control sticks on it, and is just a better experience, a better gaming experience, and the best portable gaming experience that is out there, that I know of right now. I think if Nintendo can do that, the Switch is going to hit big, if they can pull it off. Now, I'm going to talk about the hardcore market for a second. I'm a PC gamer. 99% of my gaming is done on my computer. It's very rare when I sit down on the couch and pick up a controller and play on a console. And usually it's the Xbox 360 or the Nintendo Wii. Now, my favorite console is the Nintendo Wii because it offers a significantly different experience than my computer does. Okay? Now, with something like the Xbox 360, or the Xbox One, the main differences are going to be the controller, load times, and probably multiplayer, since they have a paid subscription for that. Of those things, I consider my computer to be able to do most of those better. I can play multiplayer for free. I don't have to pay a subscription. I prefer the mouse and keyboard. I've always preferred it. It's more accurate. I can remap keys. I like it better. So, for you to get somebody like me, who's somewhat hardcore into PC gaming, you have to provide something that's different. Something that my PC can't do, alright? Now, you also have to provide it cheaper, right? Because there are laptops out there that can handle gaming. You know, Alienware laptops. I'm sure there's other great brands, but that's just what comes to mind. That can do this, can provide high quality portable gaming that doesn't put up with advertisements in the games or necessarily microtransactions that affect gameplay. And I think the Nintendo Switch has potential to pull from both those markets. I think you'll get people like me wanting to have the Nintendo Switch, because right now, because I don't really play consoles, and because I don't own a DS or anything like that for multiple reasons, I don't really have any options for portable gaming besides my smartphone. And I think if the Nintendo Switch can pull people like me into the market and still grab a lot of those people in the casual market who want a gaming tablet that has controllers on it, you know, I think the Nintendo Switch is going to do really well if it can grab that market. They're aiming for adults right now, and I think that's fine, but I think, you know, don't neglect what I like to call the Christmas factor, you know? Parents buying this for their kids for Christmas, you know? And I think Nintendo will see them marketing that next Christmas, although the Nintendo Switch obviously won't be out till next Christmas. But, you know, I think it has potential to do good. And that's kind of my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch in general. I'm not really looking for great graphics from the Nintendo Switch. That's not a major concern to me. I think if they can provide good 2D games and 3D games with simpler graphics, it'll be great. On the other hand, if they can provide that, you know, higher quality gaming experience with 3D games that, you know, look good and vivid and stuff, even better. But I do think, regardless, I think the Nintendo Switch is going to do really well. Thanks, guys, for watching. This has been TreeBaron on the Gamerslice channel. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know, there will be more like this where I just talk about gaming news and do gameplay and, you know, what I think of new games and stuff like that. Thanks for watching. Please like as well.